Okay, so this is the work for number 9. So number 9, I did mine on an Excel sheet, so I didn't have to spend as much time, at least for not making the video, because you know it's hard for me to write out all the numbers. So I inputted all the X's into my column here. This is my X column. And then after I found all my X's, I did the sum of my X's here. And then this was the sum of my X's divided by, I believe in this case it was 16. So remember, that's how we find the average, is where it's divided by n. So I have however many numbers, so that's your mean back in the day. So then all this column is X minus X bar. So it's going to be 14,816 minus that 14,887.5. And I did that with each of the numbers. And then after we calculated those, we squared them. So this is the sum of X minus X bar squared. And then this here is the sum of X minus X bar squared all over n. So remember, this one is the population, so this would actually be a capital N. Or no, this one's a sample. The other one's the population, sorry. Since this one's a sample, it's n minus 1. So we divided this one, the number up here, divided by 15, which let us arrive at this answer. So now that we have this, that is the S value we needed. So to calculate the rest of this, our formula for the 95% confidence interval for sigma squared, so our variance, is n minus 1 S squared. And remember, this is where it's flipped from our hands. Okay, now when you put this in your information in, I'm going to try my best to stay where you guys can read it. You have n minus 1, which is 15, times my S, which is what we just calculated. And I have it as 72.7 squared, all over. You went to the back of your book to find these two values, two-tailed. You're calculating a confidence interval. And this is with the chi-squared table. You ended up with 27.488. And over here you have 15 times 72.7 squared all over 6.262, which brings me over here to have an interval of 2,884.14, 12,660.39. Okay, so then to construct our next interval, so we want to use that. So for a 95% CI for sigma, we're just going to square root each of those numbers. So we have the square root of 2884.14, comma, the square root of 12,660.39. And we see that our interval is 53.7 to 111, or 12.52.